Hey, it's noon, and today we're going to be diving into one of the trickiest parts of apartment living, noise complaints. Here's the thing. Apartment walls are basically acoustic colanders. Sound slips right through. So yes, you are going to hear some footsteps, a TV here and there, maybe even your neighbor's terrible karaoke rendition of Sweet Caroline. That's normal. What's not normal is blasting bass at 2 a.m., hosting club living room 3 nights a week, or practicing your new bongos while everyone else is trying to sleep. Now, if a noise problem is happening right now, like it's midnight and the floor is literally vibrating, your first call should be to the police, not to the leasing office, not to the concierge, and definitely do not go knocking on your neighbor's door. That's how you end up in the middle of somebody else's drama and potentially a terrible episode of Dateline. And nobody needs that. So what does your property management team actually do? Their job is not to show up like bouncers with a megaphone. Their role is to document, and usually it's a 3-step process. So number 1 starts with a warm notice. Basically a friendly, hey, someone reported that it's been a bit noisy. Can you help us figure this out? Think of this as a yellow card in soccer. You're not in trouble, but the ref is watching. Number 2, formal notice. This one's official. It goes in your file. Now the property management team is keeping track. Too many of these, and you may find yourself moving towards the next step, which is, number 3, our 2130 notice. This one's serious. It's a legal document that says you got 21 days to fix this or you may face eviction. Now, it does not mean that you're out automatically in a month. It just means that management has started the legal process. Evictions for noise take time. Courts are involved, paperwork piles up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But, and this is key, it is also not an invitation to continue to throw ragers while the process plays out. Now let's flip it. What if you're the one being complained about? First of all, don't panic. It happens. Maybe you really weren't being too loud. Maybe your neighbor is just extra sensitive. Either way, treat the notice like a heads up, not a personal attack. If you notice the noise as well coming from somewhere else, let them know. If you really were being too loud, then let's fix it. Lower the volume, set some quiet hours for yourself. If you know your footsteps sound like a herd of elephants, let's invest in a rug. If you're not sure what the complaint is really about, just ask the management team for details. The key is showing them that you're willing to work with them. And if you truly think that your neighbor is just being overly sensitive, do not ignore the notices. Because at the end of the day, it's not your neighbor who decides whether this escalates or not, it's the management team. And all they're really looking for is cooperation. So remember, normal noise is part of apartment living. But when it crosses a line, let's just make sure we report it safely and factually. And if you're the noisy neighbor, own it, adjust, and save the bongo solos for an actual rehearsal space. Rent smarter, live better. Noon knows, and now so do you.